One of the things that I've realized in this generation, the .com generation, is that when people are to themselves, they mess up themselves a lot. Okay? There is no accountability. You will come, have fun. When you are run out of that fun, when you are satisfied, somebody will walk out of you without anybody saying what happened. There is no accountability. There is no fallback position. You end up broken-hearted, and at the end of the day, you don't even have anybody to lift you up. But sometimes, and even sometimes, you fall off, and you don't know what to do. But when there are guys around you, especially responsible people around you, responsible friends, faithful friends who are committed to you, they will always point you back. You might have an argument, but they'll come in and say, no, this can be managed. It's part of the journey. It's the beginning of life.
I have heard of love at first sight, and then 2 weeks, 1 month down the road, people are tying the knot. But it's important to know each other. You have heard of breakups that have led from the fact that someone did not even know where this person comes from. You do not know their family, you do not know their friends, you do not know who they actually are. So I would encourage the young people to first make a friend of the person that you would like to be your future partner, your future spouse. Make a friend of this person. And in making a friend with this person, then those are the people that you will be moving around with. And if you are genuine friends, I would not see Moses moving out with someone who is not straight in the way she leads her life, and I'm quiet to him about it. I would say, you know what? This is what I know about her. The decision he makes thereafter with that knowledge is up to him. But at least I will have told him what I know about that person. So those are the advantages of making whatever it is that you're doing open. 18 years, they've been ups and downs. The first shocker that we got 1 year into our marriage was the loss of our first child. That came, it was a very difficult time, because this should have been our first child, and then we are coming back from hospital without a child. 4+ years down the road, we are losing another child. However, along the way, what I see of those down times is the fact that God has brought people in our lives that we have been a source of encouragement. It was for a reason. Like the Bible tells us, everything works out for our good, and it is for a purpose. So that is how I choose to look at it. I've been a source of encouragement. We've been a source of encouragement to people all along the way. And even today, we've been participating in the counseling ministry at church. Over to you.
Well, as she said, it's easy said than acted or than lived. Because when she says we lost the first dream child, then we have this second child where you are thinking, oh, I think at that 4 years down the road we are comfortable, and we're like, oh, probably we could just have one child. We didn't have any other child. Then we wake up and there's no more. So you have lived your lives 7+ years, but you are to zero. And you're asking yourself, where do we begin from? But at that particular moment, the better part of it is that God is faithful. When we lost one, little did we know that there was another one in the waiting that we hadn't planned for within that particular moment. So God was faithful enough, and we had one, and it's now 9 years, almost 10 years. And after some time, we lost a boy and a girl, but still God gave us another boy and another girl. So to that we can say thank you so much. Life has been a beautiful life, I can say. We can't say it has been a smoother. There are moments when we disagree. There are moments when we feel like, no, we are not doing the same things. But it's all about trusting one another. You know those moments. I'll give you a particular moment. There is a time when I woke up and I said, oh, think we need to do a certain business. Then she asked, who are you going to do the business with? I said, I have my sister. Let's go. And before we need, I'd pulled the capital and I put in. We started so well. A few months down the road, I returned home, and all the things that we had put in to start the business, they had been returned home. And the other one is saying, no more business, we have closed it down. And they're like, oh, when did you think about closing it up? Then he says, I told you, you start a business when you are ready to. But you burn your fingers. That did not stop us from thinking about something else that we can be able to do together. So it has been ups, but also lessons in life to help us agree.
You would still have my heart.